Hi there, I'm Steven with the City of Penticton, and I'm standing at the end of Marina Way. This is at the edge of the Esplanade area. It's an area of city land and provincial owned land that's home to the Penticton Yacht Club, Tennis Club, and the disc golf course. It's an area that we're looking for community input on for their future vision. We're looking ahead 10, 20 plus years. What do people want to see in this area? Is it a continuation of what's here today, or are there new amenities or new improvements that the community is looking to see? This is an area of the Esplanade that's owned by the province and leased to the city. The city then leases out this space to the Penticton Yacht Club and then further along to the Penticton Tennis Club. The buildings like you see behind me need some investment, need some decisions made in the future. And we're looking for community input on what type of amenities we want to see. Do we want to see these buildings expanded, retained in their current form? Do we want to see other uses in this area? These are the types of questions that we're hoping for your feedback on as part of this first round of Esplanade area plan engagement. I'm standing along one of the many trails that lead through the forested area of the Esplanade, and this highlights a really important factor to consider when setting the future land use vision for this area. This environmental area provides important habitat for species. There's important history and cultural stories that are located on this land, and as part of this, the city's leading an environmental impact assessment and preliminary archaeological assessment, as well as looking at old geotechnical hazard reports on file to see these overlapping considerations that come to light in the Esplanade area. This is a really unique space, having this much nature so close to the city and to the built-up area. So we want to make sure that gets appropriately considered when setting the future land use vision for the larger Esplanade area. I'm standing beside what's known as the old Yacht Club building. This is one of the many city facilities in the Esplanade area that are seeking a future vision. This building used to be used for many events, by user groups, by clubs, and hasn't seen that use in some time. You'll see on shapeyourcitypenticton.ca there were some concept drawings that were done in 2011 that showed various levels of development and naturalization in this and other areas of the Esplanade. We're hoping that those serve as a starting point for you to consider what the potential uses could be in this area going forward. Do you see different opportunities for development or reinvestment in facilities? Or do you see a bit more of a status quo and enhancements of the current facilities? What areas do we see as opportunities for naturalization and enhancing the environment? These are the sorts of questions that we're hoping to answer in this first round of public engagement on this important area of the city. I've just passed the tennis courts now on this natural area of the Esplanade, right close to this beach. At the top of that bluff behind me is the KVR Trail. There's opportunities to see enhanced connections between the Esplanade and the KVR. There's a few goat trails there today, quite steep and unmaintained. And in 2011, the concept drawings that were done showed the opportunity for new connections, to provide a bit more of a loop or different opportunities for people to walk and to formalize that. Currently, it's more in a natural state, although there are some invasive species in this area. Input on the Esplanade area plan could help give us direction on whether to maintain this area in a different capacity. Perhaps a bit more vegetation management, perhaps more recreational amenities. We're looking for feedback and direction from community on what the future vision for this area, as well as the larger Esplanade area is, looking forward for the next couple decades. I'm standing in Esplanade Park. This is a city-owned area in the Esplanade. On this side of me are houses fronting Vancouver Avenue, and on the other side is a forested bank leading down to Okanagan Lake. This park has been set up as a disc golf course for a number of years now. We're curious to hear feedback from community if they like the disc golf course as it is, or if there's any other enhancements or improvements to this park space that they'd like to see. Keep in mind that any non-park uses would require a referendum before those uses could come in place in this area of the Esplanade. We're looking for feedback from people like you, and we hope that you check out shapeyourcitypenticton.ca and complete a feedback form on this important project by June 6th.